Hey everyone, I've been uploading a little less lately because I've officially run out of ideas. So if you've got any fun video ideas or new formats you'd like to see, drop them in the comments below. I'd really appreciate it. Now let's take a look at all the times Family Guy characters borrowed each other's iconic catchphrases. First up is Quagmire's legendary line, Giggity Giggity.
Giggity, 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 ooh, ee, ooh, ah, ah, ting, tang, walla, walla, bing, bang, ooh, ee, ooh, ah, ah, ting, tang, walla, walla, bing, bang.
The first time another character used this classic catchphrase was in Season 5, Episode 18. After regretting wasting his youth, Peter convinces Death to send him back to when he was 18 so he can party as much as possible.
Oh my God, how embarrassing! Look how much fun I am!
At the time, he's dating Lois, but he's so busy having fun that he completely ignores her and even starts flirting with actress Molly Ringwald.
Biggest star in the world right now. What are you doing here?
Oh, I like to hook up with random bar guys.
Lucky for me, huh? No, a hobby's good.
When Peter returns to the present, he discovers a nightmare. He's married to Molly instead of Lois.
Molly Ringwald? You're my wife?
We've been married for 20 years. What's wrong with you?
Hi, I'm Judd Nelson. I crash here once or twice a week.
Even worse, Lois has married his creepy best friend Quagmire.
Morning, Pete. Hope you and Molly can still join us for dinner tonight. Come here, baby. Let's go play schoolgirl and guy who has sex with schoolgirl.
But that's not even the worst part. During dinner at Quagmire's house, Peter realizes that his own kids now have Quagmire's DNA.
Hi, Mr. Griffin. How's it going, man?
Chris! Stewie!
Trying not to panic, Peter tells himself to stay strong and not completely fall apart like he did when his beloved goldfish died.
It's okay, you don't have to eat it now. You're just sleeping. You'll eat it later. You'll eat it later, Lieutenant Shiny Shines! Ah!
Unfortunately, the damage is already done. His children don't just look like Quagmire, they act exactly like him too. Meg has suddenly become incredibly horny.
Meg, stop staring at Mr. Griffin. I'm sorry, Peter. I'm afraid she's got a father's libido.
And Chris, Meg, and even Stewie casually throw around Quagmire's trademark Giggity Giggity like they've been saying it their whole lives.
What can I say? I'm a vegetarian. Oh!
Next is Season 8, Episode 6. Quagmire holds a garage sale in his basement, reminding Peter of the time he found a flying broom hidden in his own basement. While browsing the junk, Peter buys an old radio despite the ridiculous price.
$50? All right, fine, I'll buy it. Man, this is a bigger ripoff than Shrunky Dinks.
They already been shrunk.
Happy birthmas.
Once he gets home, he's disappointed to discover it only picks up one station hosted by some random British guy.
The Cointon Spinky Wampers flumped the Floing Boing Welfin Clompers 70 fluff to 40 flabe. At the tone, the time will be 26 railroad.
I'm not sure about any of that.
Then Chris suggests that Peter might be able to tune into the ghost frequency and talk to dead people. Peter starts searching and somehow contacts Ronald Reagan.
Hello, ghosts. Come in, ghosts.
Hello,
Hello? Who's this?
this is Ronald Reagan.
Ronald Reagan? The guy that used to bang that 70-pound witch?
Thrilled to have a new friend, he even performs a duet with Reagan at a music bar, leaving the audience screaming thanks to the radio's unbearable screeching.
You take the waiter.
Oh, honey, when I knock on your door.
Oh, I give you my...
Later, Peter introduces his new buddy to the guys at the Drunken Clam, who quickly reveal the truth. That's not Ronald Reagan, it's Rich Little, a celebrity they absolutely can't stand.
What?
Peter, that's not Ronald Reagan, that's Rich Little. You're Rich Little.
He must be on his own ham radio.
You know, Ed, the kids say you gotta go viral to promote yourself these days.
Just like that, the radio becomes completely useless to Peter, about as useful as the Palestinian alarm clock sitting in his house. The next morning, Peter tries returning the radio to Quagmire for his $50 back, but Quagmire refuses.
What?
I just saw that word somewhere. I wanted to use it.
Look, Peter, why don't you just go home before you get hurt?
Then Peter notices a baby left on Quagmire's doorstep with a note claiming she's Quagmire's daughter.
Glenn, this is your child. Next time, wear a condom, jerk. Oh my God!
Quagmire immediately panics, but Peter tells him there's no proof she's really his, until the baby suddenly says, Giggity. Yep, mystery solved.
There's no guarantee it's your baby.
Giggity?
Oh, I say that.
Next is Season 10, Episode 21. Remember when Peter joined the Tea Party? In typical Family Guy fashion, it's portrayed as a political movement secretly backed by shady businessmen like Carter, who only care about protecting their own profits.
And that you can't own a chimpanzee because you're not responsible enough.
I would feed it.
Also, the government wants to tell you how many children you can have.
What? No!
Peter becomes Carter's perfect puppet and is put in charge of a massive PR campaign to eliminate the city government.
I'm not sure what's happening.
Lois warns Peter that he's being manipulated, but Peter brushes her off because, in his mind, she's just a housewife.
Lois, I'm so glad you're done with the dishes so that you can hang out and chime in on this.
Actually, Peter, I haven't done the dishes.
Oh, you haven't? Well, then I'm confused.
Oh, he does get sarcasm.
He immediately starts firing city workers, beginning with a construction worker who fell asleep on the job and blocked his way.
Yeah, no. You, sir, have lost my business.
Somehow, Peter manages to recruit a huge crowd to the Tea Party, and they're more than willing to beat up anyone who disagrees with them. The protest becomes so overwhelming that Mayor Adam West shuts down the city government, then hugs a utility pole and carries it home.
And now, I take my leave. This column is mine. I brought it from home.
With no government left, the town descends into total chaos. Peter drives on the sidewalk, smashing mailboxes along the way. Lois watches his stupidity in disbelief, while Chris celebrates because he can freely take mescaline and drive to Las Vegas.
Wait till you see Debbie Reynolds on stage.
Meg is thrilled too, since she can openly hold hands with her Spanish teacher at school.
Meg, ¿dónde está la biblioteca? Because I'm gonna bang you in the biblioteca.
Meanwhile, Quagmire somehow outdoes everyone else. He takes advantage of the chaos to marry a giraffe he's apparently been in love with. 9 months later, the giraffe gives birth to a bizarre half-human, half-giraffe baby, and the very first word it says is Giggity.
Giraffity! Yeah, see, that's not mine.
Next up is Season 11, Episode 12. On Valentine's Day, Lois prepares a special surprise for Peter, but accidentally gives it to Stewie instead, leaving the poor kid emotionally scarred.
Peter, are you ready for your Valentine's gift?
No, but I'm ready for therapy.
As for Peter, his Valentine's Day gets off to a rough start when he wakes up after a night of mysteriously struggling to breathe. Our lucky girl Meg finally escapes single life by winning over a handsome guy she met online.
You don't look anything like yours.
Yeah, that's a candid from a summer job I had.
Well, you're much prettier in person.
After meeting him, Brian can't shake the feeling that the guy looks a little shady, but he decides to give him the benefit of the doubt. After all, every young woman deserves her own Prince Charming, except Ringo.
Sounded like you said you were in love with Ringo.
I don't think so.
Pretty sure you said I'm in love with Ringo. Here I am.
Are Paul and John out there?
Nope, just Ringo.
Meanwhile, Quagmire has an amazing night with a random woman before kicking her out first thing the next morning.
You're a jerk, Glenn Quagmire. One of these days, you're gonna get what you deserve.
You better put something warm on. You got an icicle forming down there.
Apparently, Karma doesn't appreciate that kind of Valentine's Day behavior. After getting electrocuted by a heated tampon dispenser, Quagmire suddenly transforms into a woman and then somehow ends up trapped by his own bed.
What's wrong with you, Holder Downer 5000? That's just for women.
Panicking, he jumps into his car and starts driving recklessly until Joe pulls him over for a traffic violation. But the moment Joe realizes the driver is an attractive woman, his attitude changes completely.
What? Joe, what the hell's wrong with you? It's me, Quagmire.
Glenda Vagmire. Well, how would you like to spend 4 hours desperately trying to give me a muscular soldier?
Instead of writing a ticket, he starts flirting, even borrowing Quagmire's trademark line, Giggity.
What the hell, you weirdo?
I'm just having fun. In fact, as I say to all the ladies, giggity, giggity.
You don't say that. I say that. You're a bad person.
Next up, it's Joe saying giggity in season 14, episode 7. In this episode, Quagmire accidentally reveals that he's secretly in love with Lois, sending Peter into a rage.
I want Lois. She's perfect. I've loved her for years.
Oh my God! He's in love with Lois? Yeah, and if you keep listening, you can hear a Puerto Rican busboy get fired in the background. It's pretty funny, he cries. But can you believe Quagmire?
He immediately wants to march over to Quagmire's house and beat him with a shovel, like some trashy white girl on YouTube. Brian understands why Peter is furious, but convinces him to delete the recording before it destroys a friendship that's lasted for years.
Yeah, ignore it. Like you do with the ghost of that colonial woman who died falling down our stairs.
I saw you eat a crayon.
It was purple. I thought it was grape.
Peter reluctantly agrees, but during a backyard barbecue, he sees Quagmire talking to Lois and instantly loses his temper again.
What does he mean by that? Seeds? Like semen? Is that what he means? Semen on her buns? Am I the only one hearing this?
Peter storms over, demands that Quagmire stay away from his wife, and tries to expose the secret recording in front of everyone, only to play the wrong audio file.
Idea for a movie. Fop Cop. It's a cop who's like a fancy guy. Nobody heard that. None of you take that.
Even in the middle of an argument, Peter somehow manages to be hilarious. Then the real recording finally plays. The entire party falls silent.
I want Lois. She's perfect. I've loved her for years.
Fop Cop.
Peter and Quagmire immediately start throwing punches, while Meg becomes the loudest cheerleader, desperately rooting for Peter to knock Quagmire out.
Kill him, Dad! Murder him!
Eventually, Joe and Cleveland manage to break up the fight. Furious, Peter declares the party over and throws Quagmire out of his house.
Wow, that turned ugly fast. Just like my trip to Tampa Bay.
Hey, city boy, what's with the arm pants?
Later that night, Lois explains that Quagmire's feelings were nothing more than private thoughts, and reminds Peter that Quagmire is attracted to just about everyone, even at funerals.
Remember his grandmother's funeral?
Yeah, get it in there.
She tells Peter to let it go, but Peter refuses and insists Quagmire deserves to be punished for falling in love with his wife.
Shame on you! Shame, shame, shame! Shame on you! This was serious, but it turned into something fun.
Quagmire, completely embarrassed, sells his house and decides to move away. Joe tries to convince him to stay, but fails. And with Quagmire gone, Joe jokingly takes over ownership of his signature catchphrase, Giggity.
Quagmire, wait! You almost left without this.
You want me to be the one who says Giggity now?
Next, Cleveland gets his turn to say giggity in season 14, episode 10. It all starts when the guys become completely obsessed with a cheesy Korean romantic drama starring Quagmire. Unfortunately, the final episode is missing, so they decide the only logical solution is to fly all the way to South Korea and watch the ending there.
So, we go to Korea.
Yes.
Buying tickets.
Come on, guys, it's just a dumb, forgotten TV show.
To make the trip possible, Peter comes up with a ridiculous excuse to fool his grumpy boss into giving him time off.
Griffin, it's been 4 days. Why haven't you come to work?
Angela?
Of course it's me. You know, I've got half a mind to fire you.
Angela.
Oh, I can't stay mad at you. I'll see you when I see you.
As soon as the guys arrive in South Korea, they're instantly surrounded by fans because Quagmire is apparently a huge TV star there.
I take a picture with the giant Samsung phone. Giant Samsung phone is also tiny Kia car.
The hotel staff even upgrades them to the presidential suite. After settling in, do you know what Peter does first? He gets plastic surgery. I mean, if you're already in South Korea, you might as well take advantage of it.
Hey, guys.
Peter, are you all right?
You know what? I feel good. I feel like I want to giggle behind my hand at a lot of things and hold but not eat a big ice cream cone.
Later, Quagmire unexpectedly reunites with his former co-star on the street. The two embrace, leaving the guys surprisingly emotional. Joe even starts crying. Her name is Soo-jin, and unlike the TV romance, her feelings for Quagmire are completely real. As soon as she found out he was back in Korea, she tracked him down through an app and invited the guys over for dinner.
I already rich from that. Dance for me, Hilary Duff.
Peter is so touched that he calls them the perfect couple, like Pac-Man and Miss Pac-Man. But Sujin has one more surprise waiting for Quagmire. The cat he once loved is still alive, and has since had an entire litter of kittens. Quagmire is left speechless, and when he forgets to say his signature line, Cleveland jumps in and says it for him, leaving Peter completely caught off guard. Giggity.
This is more pussy than even I can handle.
Is he gonna say giggity? Should I say giggity? Are other people allowed to say giggity? Giggity.
What?
Nothing, it's stupid.
Next up is Stewie saying giggity in season 16, episode 12. The story begins when Stewie visits Dr. Cecil Pritchfield.
Oh, I can go in now? Oh, fantastic. He's ready. Marvelous. Thank you, Barbara. I hope you get those Adele tickets. You deserve them. She won't get them. No way. She needed to get them like a month ago. So, is that me over there?
If you like.
Here we go.
What starts as an awkward small talk session quickly turns into a psychological deep dive after the doctor comments that Stewie has some surprisingly strong opinions.
This is charming. It reminds me of the therapist's office Bethany Frankel goes to on The Real Housewives of New York City. I hate her. She looks like a wooden doll you'd find in an Eastern European toy shop.
Stewie brings up his unusual voice, even though the doctor hadn't really noticed it, and before long, he shocks Dr. Pritchfield by accurately analyzing his personal life, right down to his relationship history.
I see you're on vacation in Rio de Janeiro in this photo with your partner, I'm guessing? Or is he your husband? Yes, probably wanted to make it official, didn't you? Never thought you'd see it in your lifetime, blah, 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 blah.
When the doctor sees that Stewie is utterly lonely, he suddenly breaks down in tears.
Oh my God, I am! I'm so lonely! Oh, you can see inside my soul! Oh, God!
Stewie confesses that he's an outcast at school, and the two discuss the incident where he pushed another student down a flight of stairs.
I only pushed Tyler down the stairs because I like him, and I'm afraid he won't like me back. And not like him. I'm not gay. This whole thing isn't because I'm gay, so calm down. I can already see you licking your chops. I'm sure you live for the coming out sessions.
The conversation eventually shifts to Stewie's identity, his habit of pulling out his own hair when he's anxious, his dreams of world domination, and his obsession with musical theater.
I really need you to hear me sing Hamilton. I'm so good. Why can't I be on Broadway? I want to be on Broadway. I want the world to fall in love with me 8 times a week.
He even throws a dramatic tantrum over never getting to perform on Broadway before belting out a song from Hamilton while struggling through hiccups and a runny nose.
What's your name, man? Alexander Hamilton. My name is Alexander Hamilton. And there's a million things I haven't done. But just you wait. Just you wait.
When the doctor starts telling a long story about his own childhood, Stewie cuts him off and they return to discussing why he has such a hard time fitting in. Stewie admits that he hides behind different personas whenever he interacts with people.
Nobody's going to like me. Lois left a tissue in the dryer again. And these are my only pants. How sad is that?
When I was in the orphanage, my Sunday shoes were potatoes.
Well, you win that one.
To prove his point, he shows off a collection of impressions he can do, including Quagmire's iconic catchphrase, Giggity.
How about now? You freaking hear that?
What about now? Sound different? Giggity?
What about now?
Coming up now, this voice. Ahoy, it's me!
And I'm a gay alien.
Next is season 17, episode 15. Everything begins when Peter discovers that you can actually throw parties on a bus, and he thinks it's the greatest invention ever. He rushes home, bursting with excitement to announce that he's now driving a party bus, proudly claiming it's way better than driving his tiny Fiat that constantly gets cut off in traffic.
What? Turn down your radio.
I can't. My stomach's pressed up against the dial. You want to go? Get me 17 shoehorns and some canola oil and we'll go. Get back here.
Soon, Peter and the guys are hosting a bachelor party for a group of firefighters. Everything goes perfectly, until an accident leaves one firefighter dead and his fiancée in someone else's arms.
Firemen are not good friends. They'll bang your wife when you are dead.
You'd think Peter would learn his lesson after that, but not even close. He somehow decides to host an even crazier party bus event out on the ocean.
Peter, this sucks! What are we doing out here?
which ends exactly as you'd expect, with people breaking their necks after the boat flips over.
I'm beginning to think those vodka cranberries may have had alcohol in them.
The gang later takes the party bus to a high school prom, where Joe once again shows off his legendary talent for making things up.
Hey, how many of you kids are on the horny drugs? I'm a cop, but I'm not a narc.
Cool cop! Cool cop!
Once inside, they find poor Meg attending the dance without a date, forced to hang out with nothing but a cucumber for company.
Oh, going stag tonight, Meg?
Oh, no. I brought someone.
Hello, I'm in love with Meg.
Well, now, I'm very sorry I asked.
As Peter walks through the prom, he starts reminiscing about his own high school days and can't resist cracking jokes while the principal announces the prom king and queen.
And the winners are Connie D'Amico and Kermit Legs Kyle.
Ah, so close.
For Quagmire, the dance quickly turns into paradise after he meets a beautiful girl named Courtney.
How old are you?
18.
All right, and I just recorded you saying that, and hi, I am Glenn Quagmire.
Courtney, nice to meet you.
He charms her almost instantly and later brings her home, only to discover she's actually his daughter after she casually says his trademark line, Giggity.
I had a lot of fun with you tonight, Courtney.
Me too.
Oh, Courtney.
Oh, Glenn. Oh, Giggity.
Wait.
Next up is Peter saying Giggity in Season 20, Episode 5. The guys are thrilled when a brand new laundromat called Duds and Suds opens in town. And even better, it serves beer.
So if you want a drink and watch your kid's teacher wash his only pair of pants, get on down there.
Oh, cool.
We should go.
Nothing better than putting on a warm diaper right out of the dryer.
They immediately head over to check it out. While folding laundry, Joe notices that Peter and Quagmire wear almost identical underwear. The only problem is, they're just different enough to get mixed up.
Mine are plains. All pilots wear them. Look at that, plains. The perfect underwear for unexpected wind shear.
Is that like farts?
Yes, that's like farts.
Naturally, they accidentally swap underwear. The moment Quagmire puts on Peter's underwear, he immediately starts acting exactly like Peter.
But first, a dump so long I will be able to read everything Garfield ever wrote. John.
From his mannerisms to the way he talks, he completely transforms, giving everyone the bizarre experience of watching Quagmire crack jokes in Peter's style during a flight.
Hello, this is your captain speaking from the, cockpit.
A lot of penis stuff from you today.
Quiet, you don't talk.
He even starts blasting Peter's favorite music for all the passengers.
Everybody's heard about the bird.
Peter, meanwhile, puts on Quagmire's underwear and suddenly becomes obsessed with sex. He starts dressing in Quagmire's signature black outfit and even begins tormenting Brian.
We now return to Baywatch.
All right. Now, can you strap me to this milking table? My wife will be home soon.
His love life with Lois improves dramatically, and after spending the night with his wife, Peter proudly finishes things off with Quagmire's famous catchphrase, Giggity.
Giggity morning, everyone. Lois, can I see you in the other room for a second?
Sure.
All right.
Peter, what would you like for breakfast?
Chocolate chip pancakes.
The next character to say Giggity might actually surprise you. In Season 23, Episode 9, Quagmire starts dating Elle Hitler, leaving the entire group completely stunned.
Wow. At the library, I guess Quagmire's been checking out more than just books.
Come on, don't encourage him.
The guys assume he's just using her, but Quagmire insists that he's genuinely in love. Around Elle, he finally feels like he can be himself. He doesn't even bother hiding his plaque psoriasis anymore.
I just like her, okay? She's nice, she's smart, and when you ask her where she wants to eat dinner, she always has a clear, confident answer.
No way.
You lie.
It's true, and it's nice to date someone where I can relax and be myself.
Quagmire promises that if the guys just give her a chance, they'll love her too, and he's right. They're completely won over the very first time they meet her, especially Peter.
Hey, do you know the guy who does Prince Puppet?
Yes, but the prince is a little shy.
Oh my God, how is this happening? I'm just Peter Griffin.
She even rubs eucalyptus under everyone's noses, leaving the guys weirdly delighted, with Peter claiming he suddenly feels like a koala.
Hey, Mum, I'm going to pick some of these Tasmanian berries. Oh, ow, ow, ow. Oh, crikey, me peepers.
I'm meaner than you think.
But the fairy tale doesn't last long. A few days later, Quagmire is devastated to discover that Elle has been cheating on him with the airport Raleigh who guides airplanes to their gates.
Yeah, I don't think that's a real term, but I can't believe this. Oh, thank God other pilots don't hang out here.
Glenn Quagmire and the Marshaller?
Okay, I guess that is a term.
What confuses Quagmire the most is that he thought everything between them was perfect in bed. So why did she cheat? Elle's answer completely crushes him. He simply wasn't satisfying enough.
Calling all cars, we have a man ripped to pieces at 42 Maple. Heartbroken, guts pulled right out. Suspect is a saucy librarian. The Strangler got away because I was goofing on the radio.
After that, Quagmire's confidence completely falls apart. He even trades in his flashy convertible for a Toyota Yaris.
Great, and I'm so sorry you now own a Yaris.
I also got a nice text from Josh Charles.
What?
When a guy can't please a woman, he gets a text from Josh Charles. He's kind of the leader of our community.
He starts yelling about how much he hates his life, complaining that even passengers no longer respect him as a pilot. Worst of all,
Bye now. Thanks for flying. Ma'am, can I help you get off?
Not from what I hear.
I was also on that flight.
he feels like he's lost the right to say giggity because he couldn't satisfy his partner.
Hey guys, I'm just gonna trim this overgrown bush.
Oh, God, what am I gonna do?
So who takes over Quagmire's legendary catchphrase? None other than Bruce.
Yeah, I hate seeing you like this. And I want to know who the hell has Giggity right now.
Giggity. You know what? Good for the Giggity people. Embracing change.
Alright, the reign of Giggity is officially over. Now it's time to see what happens when Peter borrows Homer Simpson's legendary catchphrase.
Doh!
In Season 8, Episode 10, Family Feud finally arrives in Quahog, and the Griffin family can't wait to compete. The grand prize is $5,000, which immediately gets Peter dreaming about buying a cave for his front yard.
Hey, you kids stay out of that cave. You don't know what's in there. Money well spent.
During auditions, the family somehow gets selected after the producer mistakenly thinks Meg is a boy.
Well, you're in luck. The other family we've chosen has 3 daughters, so we're picking you because you have 3 sons.
But I'm not.
Shut up, Greg.
The game itself is absolutely hilarious, especially Peter's ridiculous answers. Lois, meanwhile, can't resist the host's charm and ends up passionately kissing him the moment they face each other.
I wanna be your pinky ring.
When asked to name something you'd find in a bathroom, Meg's answer leaves everyone completely speechless. But somehow it still helps the Griffins win the first round.
Okay, name something you find in your bathroom.
A razor blade and a note?
The family advances to the final round, where each member answers questions individually.
Something in your closet.
Shoes.
Scary monsters.
Your favorite holiday.
Christmas.
9/11.
Something you do on the weekends.
Go to church.
Black guys.
They're just 1 point away from winning the grand prize, until Peter blows it because, well, he's Peter.
Chair.
Say something other than chair.
What if I can't think of anything?
You can pass.
How do I pass?
Just say it.
Say what?
Say pass.
Chair.
Furious, Peter grabs the host by the collar, who responds by shoving him into a table. Peter hits his head and loses his memory.
You son of a bitch. What about my cave in the yard? What about my cave in the yard?
Get your hands off me. I served in the fictitious military.
Back home, Peter claims he's never seen Chris before in his entire life. Chris gets so excited that he thinks he's become invisible, strips naked, and runs around the neighborhood like an idiot.
Wow, then I must be invisible! Hey, everybody, I'm invisible!
Oh, no, you're not. Hot diggity.
As Lois reintroduces everyone in the family, Peter hears Meg's name and instinctively blurts out Homer's signature catchphrase.
Doe! This is Meg, your daughter.
Doe!
No, Peter, that's not your catchphrase.
Oh. Sorry, I just don't remember anything.
Next is Season 5, Episode 2. Brian lands a job at a radio station where Stewie constantly interrupts and annoys him.
Yes, that turkey, that raw turkey that you ate off the counter last week that got Lois mad, when you pooped that out, was the timer still in there?
Brian apologizes for the distraction, but the station manager actually wants Stewie to stay because the show could use more comedy.
Dingo and the baby.
Dingo and the baby, 97.1 Quahog.
Oh, baby.
Stewie doesn't disappoint. His wild, chaotic style is the complete opposite of Brian's overly serious personality, and the audience absolutely loves it. Brian has no idea what's happening, while Stewie keeps throwing in bizarre sound effects just to make things even crazier.
Oh, sexy girlfriend!
One day, Brian is recognized at the grocery store, but not for his intelligent commentary. People only remember him as the farting dog from the radio.
Hey, I'd recognize that voice anywhere. You're Dingo, that dog that plays all those fart sounds on the radio. Awesome!
Brian is shocked that Stewie's ridiculous sound effects have become so popular that fans are even asking for his autograph.
Wow, gosh, you're making me feel more important than a dwarf among midgets.
Hey, can you reach the Crispix?
Yes, I can.
Eventually, Brian gives in and starts embracing Stewie's style. Together, they create one absurd radio segment after another.
You're here with Dingo. And the baby. And if you're thinking about changing the station... Don't you do it!
Stewie even pitches a completely ridiculous stunt involving an attractive female listener and a sausage launching game.
Okay, here we go. Oh, a miss! Oh, you got her in the eye with that one. Whoa, that one was a teat-seeking missile.
After several failed attempts, he finally manages to launch the sausage into her mouth, right while Brian is interviewing Gore Vidal. Brian is desperate to hear Vidal talk about his latest book, but Stewie ruins the entire interview by firing another sausage straight into his mouth.
Listen, why don't you stick around and talk for a while? My listeners would love to hear about your new book.
$100, boob job.
I'm gonna go.
Completely defeated, Brian decides he's had enough. He says he's never felt this embarrassed, not even when Stewie made that Butterfinger commercial where he used Homer's famous catchphrase.
Don't! Nobody better lay a finger on my Butterfinger. Do.
Next is Season 13, Episode 1. After Peter offends women with one of his comic strips, the Griffin family faces massive backlash from the entire town.
Okay, we'll go, but just give me a minute. I just want to turn in my last for Pete's sake. I'm like Michael Jordan. Going out on top amid a flurry of gambling rumors.
Forced to flee Quahog, they run into one stroke of bad luck after another, eventually losing their car and ending up stranded in Springfield.
Huh, guess we're in a town called Springfield.
Springfield, eh? What state?
I can't imagine we're allowed to say.
Luckily, they meet Homer Simpson, who kindly buys them donuts and even lets the Griffins stay at his house until they recover their car.
But try it like this. Donut.
Donut.
The moment Stewie meets Bart, he immediately falls in love with Bart's signature phrase, "Eat my shorts," although he doesn't use it just yet.
This is Bart. Honey, your hands are filthy. Go wash up for lunch. Eat my shorts.
Eat my shorts. I love that.
Bart takes Stewie and Brian upstairs to show off his collection of homemade but surprisingly effective weapons. Stewie is fascinated, joking that Bart looks like a character straight out of Mark Twain. Later, Bart invites Stewie to prank call Moe's Tavern by asking for another ridiculous fake name. Stewie thinks Bart's prank is a little too tame, so he raises the stakes with one savage line that leaves Moe completely speechless.
Moe's Tavern? Hello, Moe. Your sister's being raped. Is that one?
Before long, Stewie and Bart become inseparable. They even go rollerblading together, despite Stewie having absolutely no idea how to skate.
Oh my god, that was great! I mean, unless you think it sucked, in which case it sucked.
It was all right, dude.
Their fun is interrupted when Nelson, Springfield's biggest bully, punches Bart in the stomach after blaming him for getting a D on a test. Stewie isn't about to let that slide. He immediately starts plotting an elaborate revenge scheme.
Just who I was looking for.
Cowabunga.
Complete with a collection of horrifying punishments for Nelson. And when Nelson complains that he's hungry, Stewie finally borrows Bart's iconic catchphrase and says, "Eat my shorts!"
I could eat.
Good, because you're going to eat my shorts.
And that's a wrap. Who do you think stole someone else's catchphrase the best? Let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed today's chaos, hit that like button, subscribe for more Family Guy madness, and I'll see you in the next episode. Giggity.